All right. Good morning, brothers and sisters, and happy Thanksgiving. I don't believe in the whole celebrating Thanksgiving thing with the whole pilgrims and Indians and all that junk that happened and the cruelty and blah, 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 like the pagans do. But as a believer, a Christian, I mean, every day is Thanksgiving for us. You know, we can rejoice in the Lord always, Paul says. And in Psalms, they was always giving thanks to God, and that's one of the markers or evidence of a believer. They're always thanking God. They're always thankful. They have that attitude of gratitude 24/7, eyes towards heaven. You know what I'm saying? And this morning I'm up a little early as the Lord has blessed me with CrossFit. They have early morning classes, and I'm going to get on in there, and the Lord wants me to start reading a psalm before I go work out. Remember, never hit the world, never enter the world without being in the word first. And I have to admit, there is a fear, a true, genuine fear, not of CrossFit itself, but of the workouts they have that can really destroy my body. For those of you who don't know me, I have a massive back injury. I do have slip discs, spinal stenosis, full-blown arthritis, and I do have 2 ruptured discs and three smashed discs. And so when people see me, they look like, oh, David's always mad, he's angry. No, man, that's not my angry face. That's my pain face. Just sitting down right here, I got to flex my core. So the Lord has blessed me with this CrossFit. He's provided the money for it and provided the challenge, the mental challenge to create mental stability in me, to keep my eyes, to teach me to focus on something. And I apply that like I apply the word, to stay focused. So this morning, before I go and focus on my body physically, I need to focus on my body and my mind and my spirit, myself spiritually. So we're in Psalm now, and these Psalms are all about David, the first book of Psalms. I think it's like, don't quote me on that. The first 41 chapters are the Psalms of David. Then it goes on to some of Solomon and some of the priests, I believe the writings of Asaph and something like that. When we get there, the sons of Korah are also in there. But this morning, as I'm reading Psalm 2, it blesses me. You're going to hear David talk a lot about trusting in God, fearing God, to rejoice in the Lord always. And I'm going to try to share, it's going to be long this morning, but I'm going to try to share within 3 minutes what Psalm ministered to me. So this morning in Psalm 2, verse 11 says this: serve the Lord with fear. David says, serve the Lord with fear. Serve Jehovah, serve Yahweh with fear, and rejoice with trembling. And this morning as I wake up, and I'm a bit fearful of if I make the wrong move, working out, picking up these weights and turning my body, will I slip a disc? And if I slip a disc, it's not the fact that it's going to be painful. It's the fact that I would miss work. I can't risk injury. It's going to risk taking food from my table, But I got to trust that God has allowed this. He has. As long as my eyes stay on him and not my body. In other words, he says here, serve Yahweh with fear. The word fear is not like, oh my God, I'm scared. No, it means reverence. To serve Yahweh, Jehovah, with all reverence, with the respect, the highest amount of respect. People say, well, you got to respect me because I'm an authoritarian. Well, true. But respect is earned. It's not just given. Well, what do you mean? In that case, if I respect you because you make money or you're an authoritarian, then I should respect pimps and prostitutes. They're authoritarians in their line of work, right? And that's the thing, respect is given to those who have authority, who've earned that authority. Yahweh, the Lord, has created earth. He created with all authority. He's created the angels, the animals, the things we eat, the things we see, the things that we hear and taste. It's just, he created it all. Therefore, and he has the power to give life and take life. Therefore, he is reverenced. Not in fear that, oh, well, God's going to punk me. No, God's not like that. But knowing that God is almighty and powerful, knowing that God walks in wisdom and not emotions and feelings, knowing that God's not going to manipulate you. That's all the devil would deceit, not God. So he's saying, serve Yahweh, serve Jehovah with all reverence, knowing his ability, knowing his creativity that he's done, knowing all the things that he has created to serve him, knowing that he is above all. There is none comparable to him, none. Then he says to rejoice with trembling. What do you mean, man? Rejoice with trembling. This morning as I woken up and here's how it ministers to me. in a blink of an eye, I'm gonna be burnt out. My body's gonna be seeking puke. My legs will be like, baby pony legs, all shaking, and my heart's gonna be pounding. And my body's gonna be swole just from, the muscle, the movement, just my body receiving the exercise, and my muscles receiving the oxygen, and the muscles getting stronger. And I'm gonna rejoice that, man, the Lord got me through one more workout, because I wasn't walking in conceit. I wasn't working out to look good and this and that. No, I was working out to get my body strong, to prepare me for ministry, to prepare me for war that's coming on our land. Being fight fit spiritually, physically, mentally, and emotionally. You see what I'm saying? And that's why God's preparing my body to take the blows that are going to come, to protect the weak, to defend myself spiritually and physically. So to rejoice with trembling. I know that at any minute, if I get my eyes on my body and the workout, as opposed to rejoicing in Him and praising Him and praying and singing hymns in my mind as I'm working out, if I get my mind on me, my back will go out immediately. So the fact that I would be able to finish the session in one piece, rejoicing that I got through another session and I'm able to get up and still praise Him. I'm not in pain. I mean, I'll be in pain, of course, but just, I'll be able to go to work and walk. I'll be able to see my kids today and my grandkids and give thanks. I give thanks for that. I'll be able to rejoice knowing that God got me through one more session, knowing that my next session could be my last session. So I rejoice the fact that I could still, stand up and pee like a man. I'm not going to sit down because I'm spasming or I slipped a disc. Every time I enter that gym, I walk in there with this fear, not confidence, just fear that this might be my last time. So to keep my eyes on Him. I'm not living in the fear of those things. No, that's not what I mean. But I know that God can take me out in a heartbeat. And I rejoice when He doesn't, because He's allowing me to experience another portion of life that's going to strengthen me. And it builds character, man. Man, these people are kind of nuts, eh? It's like Navy SEAL training. They don't stop. They keep going. They'll throw up and come back in and keep going. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like that challenge. So, brothers and sisters, I'm sorry. From here on out, I'm going to try to keep it at 3 minutes. Something quick, something in and out. Get in and get going. But again, as He says, serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Chew on that. When I get back from CrossFit, I'm going to jump into 1 Peter and then I'll hit up the real verse. So peace be with you. I love you. Pray for me, for wisdom, and for the coaches who are going to put my body to the test. And man, have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you all. I love you all. Peace be with you all. May the joy of the Lord be your strength, y'all. And remember, choose wisdom over the world. God bless.